Hey, what's going on, bro? No, it's not on PS4. This is next generation consoles only. So it's gonna be PS5 and it'll be Xbox Series X. Thanks for stopping in and checking it out. I appreciate you, bro.
the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock it off. Welcome to the North and Delaware Stadium. As we see the national champion from last year, the Falcons, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Total leather and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense will take the first swing of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the play of the game.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Air Force's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others. And they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Connors. To the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Get out on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's chat about it. They won their first national championship last year, something I know many in the fan base thought would never happen. And now, also for the first time, they're the hunted. How do you handle that over the course of the season?
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it. David, every day this offseason has felt like a celebration on campus for their fans. Winning that title a year ago, but now you've got to know you've got the target on your back.
I get that. I understand that. But if you're a fan, keep celebrating, baby, because you got your first Natty, man. It's fantastic. Whatever happens this year, who cares? You got a ring. You were the Kings.
And the Falcons are marching down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting... Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down. throws at the 18. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Looking to throw, it's Connors. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. It's still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Defense in press coverage. Wants to throw on first down after play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just... You know, sometimes even a game can be used to set up something big.
They can pump that, take a shot down the field. Don't worry, you're going to go back to that same because they know this guy with the ball in his hands.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. 3 out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll bring him down to get the offense on the next side. No need to be in the big one. They have some time in the half. So it's Connors. Bag out of the air. Ran right through the defender. Now it's still running. This defense is half a beat behind. They can't keep up. They've got it down to 21. And the Falcons still hustle to the line. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's caught. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Strike complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Trying to bull his way in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker U, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barco. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Falcons want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's long. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Air Force.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll run this play from the pistol. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Turn it on! Fires to the big fella. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Connors. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? The snap sets up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking to throw, it's Connors. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pratt. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Falcons have taken it inside the 20.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, trailing late. They've got to get to work here. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, this offense has just been dialing.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got it on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live...
All right, y'all, that's going to be it for right now. We're going to do some adjustments here to the depth chart. But, yeah, after we get that done, we're going to get off here and do some housework and stuff. But appreciate y'all stopping in, checking out the stream, and we'll be back on here in a little bit. Play another game or two, and we might switch over to our Duke Dynasty as well and do a little bit of Duke Dynasty over there. I'm trying to see why my linebackers did not start correct. Yeah, that was not was supposed to be Hall that started. I don't know why that happened, but let's take a look at the rest of the depth chart here and see what got switched up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Got Temesco there. Sam linebacker Carter. So we need Carter. I think we need Carter Temesco. Who do we have? Carter Temesco Hall. Okay. I'd actually like to see. Do we have? Got Andrews right there. It's only 5'11 though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we're good. On that. Slot wide receiver. Barco. Pratt Long. Okay. Yeah, our team speed this year is much faster than it was last year. I can already tell that. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We got several dudes in the top. Speediness. I don't know how else you say that. He's 6'4". He's a 6 foot speedster. You know, I would like that Pratt there. I'm gonna switch Pratt over there. Two physical guys right there to the start, and then we've got a gadget speedster. Yeah, I think that's the move right there. Okay, we're gonna move this. Then we're going to do an update to our roster here. See what we can do with Connors right here. He's got 7 points. So we do on time. Let's do on time right here. I like that. I was wondering why his accuracy was so much better. Obviously, because we boosted him. So during the off season, he got that off season boost. So his accuracy is really good too. I don't like to move their awareness up. For some reason, it seems to mess with them a little bit. Let's go mobile. We'll do mobile, then we'll give him off platform next as well. Zarka. You know, a bright spot for us is this guy right here, this 6'3" East-West playmaker. This dude is really fast. He plays really fast. And old Bray's really good, but man, he sure does like to get banged up consistently. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those type of deals that might have to start Dodge and Harrison and let Bray get healthy. Yeah, let's see if we can do anything here. It's like we might be able to do some stuff with these dudes. Boost the route running up a little bit there. Parker Lee. I think we were trying to boost his. Yeah, it's quitting us up. So Parker Lee, Barcow. I think his Barcow is going to be able to get a little bit faster. Yep. Yeah, he's going to be a stud. He's going to be really, really good. He's a young guy. 6'3", gadget wide receiver, 96 speed. That's pretty phenomenal. That's for sure. Let's go. Boost this blocking up just a little bit here. For some reason, I was thinking my tight ends were 80 overalls this year, but that's okay. We got Rams. His blocking is pretty much all we can boost. For him, we got Bowling. Mr. Bowling. Obviously, pass blocking there, nice. Just went from 87 to a 90. You don't see that happen very often. Don't see that happen very often. Left guard. Serve, there's that pass block up. Once he gets his pass blocking boosted just a little bit more, he's going to be a really good player for us. So he can't improve at all. So we might be better off starting our pass protector here. Just off a couple times. I think we put Cheek in there. He's got plenty of upside. He's an impact guy, so he's going to start improving. Got Cheek. Or we also got Haslam. We can put Haslam over there as well. And Haslam can definitely improve on his run blocking. So we're going to move somebody. We're going to either move Haslam or the other dude up. Let's take a look at Pringle, see what we got here. Pringle's pretty much clapped out. Okay. Let's do that right now. I'm going to put Haslam there or Cheek. Haslam or Cheek, or at the right guard position. So I like taking a look at these things and seeing it's like no point in having him start over there. Definitely move him. Actually, let's go Haslam. Yep, let's go Haslam. Look at that, he's an 83. It's a lot better. Then we'll go there. Yeah, that's a ton better than what we had going on there. Raw strength guy, yep. He's just going to have to get better at run blocking, and he will once he plays some. So that's a heck of an improvement right there. And we got him. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that situation. We got going on there Holly, then we got Chavos and Mies. I was super impressed with our freshman defensive lineman here. Can Reese improve at all? No. So since Reese cannot improve, we're going to move Reese down and put Fabroni there. It's very similar stats anyways. So he's got a chance. Oh yeah, plus he's a star. So absolutely. So we're going to put him in somewhere. Let me take a look and see what we can do here. We might just start him. I mean, Wolf did really good though. So he got 2 sacks in that game. We'll see what happens. We'll make sure Fabroni gets plenty of playing time. Actually, we're just going to start. I'm going to start Fabroni. Just because of the fact that I'll know the name Wolf and I'll make sure to put him in. It'll be easy. So it'll be Wolf. And then we'll do, let me see what Mies has got going on here. Mies can improve now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Mies out, but Dugans, I think it's Dugans. He's a 70 overall. Yeah, so we're going to put Dugans there. So Dugans is going to kind of be our guy that we get some time, and since he's really good, I'm looking up here. Chavos, we got Reese. I don't think Reese is going to improve, right? That Reese is done. Only improving, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I made a mistake here. So, Fabroni, Reese. Dugans. I forgot when you look at the skill caps, it messes with the depth chart. Okay. Since that's happened, what else did we change? Changed the offensive line. Yep. Haslam there. Love there. Alright, tackle, we're happy with that. Where's that star at? Who's the star? Who was the star that we wanted to get some playing time for? Oh well. We got it figured out. Okay, yeah. So Holly Dugan's Chavez for the left. Holly Dugan's Chavez. Just back out here so it saves. Right edge. We got Fabroni, Wolf, Reese. Fabroni, Wolf, Reese. Fabroni, Wolf, Reese. There we go. Change them up. Actually, since it's that, let's just do that. Let's just switch this for right now. We'll see. No, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it since he is a star. So, yep. All right, cool. All right, that's what's up. That's going to be it for right now. But we'll be back here in a little bit. Appreciate you stopping in. Peace.